up, though, everybody? This is Kyle and Kyle from Knockouts and Three Counts, and we are fresh off of Survivor Series. We're here live from Buffalo Wild Wings, where you should have been, man. We gave away a title belt. We gave a signed Adam Cole picture away. We gave away tickets to BCWA Cataclysm that's going down December 29th, Copeland Center, Wyandotte, Michigan.
We gave away a house thanks to our amazing sponsor, Strength.
See, we ain't to that point. But see, if you guys keep downloading us, you might be able to win a house eventually. But with that being said, Kyle, we had NXT TakeOver last night. Give me your quick thoughts on what you thought on TakeOver.
I thought I did what a lot of people have already known for a while, that NXT is, I'm not going to say the A brand, but NXT is the best wrestling in the biggest wrestling company. Of all three brands, NXT, pound for pound, has the best wrestlers in this company, and tonight really showcased that.
So, past guest of the show, Chase Burnett, I saw him say something on social media, about it's crazy to think that NXT is WWE show. Because NXT, I think, again, showed why they're so good just in the storytelling they were able to tell, even in a match like WarGames. Like, with what they did with Rhea Ripley and Candice LeRae, I mean, I'm sitting there the whole time like, we all thought that Dakota Kai was going to turn, but the fact that she kept it quiet, who took Mia Yim out, then she comes in, knocks the hell out of Tegan Knox, and then it leaves them 4-on-2, and then to have Rhea Ripley, really emerge, I think you just saw who's going to be the one that takes that belt off with Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, to me, NXT, because before them getting put up to the main network, a 2-hour show, that 1 hour they had really did let them actually build storylines more organically, and having something like what happened tonight, if that had been, not trying to brag, if that had been on like a Raw or SmackDown, they would have had that coming probably a week before the match and then not done anything in the actual match. So that's the one thing I love about NXT. It feels more homegrown, more organic, and you almost see the evolution of the characters coming and something like that, because I actually could have saw that coming with Dakota Kai, but the fact, the way they did it, I really think actually showcased why NXT storytelling tonight is just better.
Right, and I mean, and last but not least, in the men's WarGames, you had Kevin Owens show up. Now, I, for one, hope this isn't the last time we see him in NXT. We saw him as part of Team Raw, which we'll talk about in a second, with the Survivor Series match. But to me, I thought it was great for them to bring him in. I was a big fan of the way they did that. It was a good match. Me, personally, I thought the women's WarGames was the better of the two, but I would say as a whole, that whole show was good. Yeah. From top to bottom, even the little things down to like changing the lights and Finn's entrance and stuff like that. All around great show. But this is to give you our thoughts on Survivor Series, since that's what we're fresh off of. For me, overall, I thought it was a solid show. I think that the integration of NXT has really, helped enhance Raw, SmackDown, and helped make them better shows. For me, I really liked that Shayna Baszler won the women's match. Quite frankly,
we'll get to that.
I thought Becky was going to win, but
I did.
I thought she was going to win, but to have Shayna win, and then, I mean, somebody had to take the loss, so Bayley losing, it's okay. But I think it just further solidifies. I hope that this isn't like just to hype NXT up just because they're just now getting on TV, and they continue to run with this thing.
I think it's been a long time coming to integrate NXT into something like this. I think you could have done this even before you made them their own technically separate brand. Now I think you could have had them come in on a Survivor Series show and really showcase what they can do. But I think this is more a reactionary thing from WWE to try to compete with AEW.
Right, but
if you're just watching Survivor Series now, you're gonna watch NXT this Wednesday coming off.
Sure, but would you say that they keep? I'm saying, do you think that this is just going to be just for Survivor Series, or do you think they continue to pump it? I feel like this is a springboard to pump it.
I think this will be the best opportunity. I think if you were ever going to make them feel like their own brand, like something that can bring more eyes into a product, I think this would be the best way to do it. I hope that's what they do, but time will tell. But if you were going to do it, they're the hottest they've ever been right now. This would be the best time to really make them feel like their own unique brand.
For me, man, I would definitely say the highlights of the show. Obviously, I thought the women's match was good. I thought, for me, the match of the brand supremacy stuff, I think the best one for me was the women's Survivor Series match. I thought they did a great job with that. And again, it just shows Rhea Ripley, man, I'm telling you, she's going to be a star for NXT.
Speaking of stars, Keith Lee,
I couldn't agree more, man. Dude's a real life superhero. There's nothing more to
My
say.
biggest takeaway from this is that they're now going to strap a rocket ship to Keith Lee's back. To have him be sole survivor of his team and be one-on-one with Roman Reigns, take as much punishment as he did, and then have Roman give him the Shield fist bump after the match, that to me was signifying to like, this guy's going to be the face you see. And as a big Keith Lee guy, saw him about 4 years ago at Evolve, right before we even thought about making this show. We saw him at an event, and I've been a fan of this guy before then, but I think this is going to be a huge thing for him.
And before we get out of here, we got Smitty from Breaking Down the Ring.
Smitty!
Okay, we'll go with your thoughts first. You got to get in the camera, fool. Anyways.
You got the telephone left.
Swag, baby.
We've got Smitty from Breaking Down the Ring. Check them out at BDRcast. What were your thoughts? What were your favorite match? What was your favorite match on Survivor Series?
Oh, my favorite match of the night was the one I thought was going to be the show, which honestly was. It was Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole for the NXT Championship. It was an amazing match. It went about a little bit under 20 minutes, and those guys got to showcase just like any NXT Championship match always does. It was an NXT Championship match caliber, even with the short time they gave them. So if you watch anything on TakeOver, the championship matches, they usually go 25, almost 30 minutes. You give them about 17, 18 minutes, and they still put on one heck of a match. And everyone that was here was up on exhibit seats watching this match as well.
I mean, I think he hit the nail on the head. I mean, NXT Championship match. We've all grown to expect great quality matches when we're in an NXT title match, and I mean, Damian Priest, he had a good run last night as well. He was part of Team NXT tonight. For a second last night, I thought he was going to be the one in the match, but Pete Dunne, man, I've been saying this for a while. He's a star. I think that's why you see guys like him and females like Rhea Ripley over there on such prominent spots for NXT. And for me, man, like I said, I think it was a quality show. It leaves you a lot of ways for them to go out there, but like what he was saying with the Keith Lee, what you were saying with the Keith Lee thing, excuse me.
Coming out, man. It was like two coming out.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why
two a major public audience.
Right. That's why I don't think this is going to be something to where, this is just for Survivor Series. I think this is WWE trying to put those who didn't watch NXT when it was just on the network, it's to put them on notice.
Yeah, I agree.
Tommaso Ciampa had a great show, and when he said Keith Lee had an amazing showing.
I like the storytelling on the fact that if you watched TakeOver and then watched this, you really got to see a really good story progress through Pete Dunne in that match last night and the match tonight.
Also, everything in Undisputed Era. These guys went to war last night at WarGames, and they all put on amazing matches the next day. And Undisputed Era has been active all week. They were on Raw, they were on NXT, they were on SmackDown. They had WarGames, and then they all.
Adam Cole arguably had the best week of anybody.
Probably the best
in how long?
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, honestly, for me, the match that was kind of the show stealer, but one that I kind of expected to be kind of the dark horse, would be the match with Roddy Strong, AJ, and Shinsuke. My only thing with that match was I thought it was funny how they were all matching when they were color coordinated with the
that was kind of a theme.
I got that, but they were the first ones that I saw that, and I'm like,
the women did it outside the wall.
Right, but I'm saying the women's match, I didn't notice it quite as much as it was. It was like super pronounced to me.
Yeah, super prominent.
Especially once Ricochet came out later in the night, and then he had the full-on black and red, and then Seth and Becky.
I couldn't tell if he was trying to be either Batwoman or Nightwing.
Yeah, like Batman Beyond or Nightwing. I was like Batman Beyond.
I couldn't really get it because I'm like, well, it's a Sunday night. Batwoman was on TV too, so I couldn't really know what his comic book reference was going to be.
Last but not least, man. Last but not least, man, for me, I thought the show was good. I think it leaves you a lot of things. Hopefully, we can see more of the NXT integration, man. Smitty, what do you guys got? You guys just did your show today. You guys did a preview Survivor Series. Make sure you check them out at BDRcast. Make sure you're checking us out this Tuesday as we do our preview for UWF. Our very own Tony Thunder is going to be wrestling on that card. The Mysterious Movado will be on that card, and many more, man. So check that out. And then you've got Evolve is going to be here December 6th. We're bringing. Yep. SmackDown on 29th on for the December 6th Evolve show. We're going to be bringing on JD Drake, and pay attention as I'm going to be hitting the lanes and hopefully giving him an ass whooping. You'll see it on our YouTube. December 13th, Shine will be here, same place, Livonia, Knights of Columbus, and we're bringing on the Weapon of Ass Destruction. Double D will be on the show Tuesday. So there's a lot to look out for. Knockouts and 3 counts. Check us out at KO3CPod, Instagram, Twitter, KO3CPod.com, and on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, share our videos. Knockouts and 3 counts. Check it out. Shout out to our sponsor, Stransky and Company, our Sponsky. Check them out. Buy a house.